yeah, yeah. Feeling like today gon' be a great day, yeah. Feeling like I'm gonna get in my way, yeah. Feeling like I've said all I need to say, yeah. Feeling like today gon' be a great day.
What is going on, everybody? Zero Straw Hats here. All you guys are more than welcome just to call me Jordan, here today to show you guys my top 10 favorite manga volumes. It took me so long sitting down looking at my shelf to pick the volumes I was going to pick for this list. I'm going to start off right off the bat with a couple honorable mentions, and then we'll get into the list. My rules for this video is I'm only allowed to pick one volume per series, and after that, everything's kind of fair game. And I'm doing the top 10 because I just couldn't make it a top 5. Like I said, I have a couple honorable mentions, and the first one goes to, this is kind of cheating, I guess, but here's two One Piece volumes, but I kind of had to put them together because, as you can tell, you know, they go together. This is the Alabasta, you know, you have the work members here, and then you have the Straw Hats. I absolutely love this cover. It's always been one of my favorites, and I think that it looks really good, and this kind of shows off you know, the awesomeness that is Works, my favorite arc in all of One Piece. And on top of that, like, I just love covers that kind of go together like this. It's really cool. But it isn't my favorite One Piece volume. That's why I had to put it on as an honorable mention, because like I said, I'm trying to keep it to one per series. So these honorable mentions are series that there is two of, and and there's so many One Piece volumes that I can make a whole list on just One Piece volumes. But okay, the next one is actually something from my most recent haul, and this is a Magi volume 23. I really love the cover. Like I said, I really enjoy pink covers. I just think they look good in manga, and I really like all the details in the background of this manga. And then you know, I don't really know who this character is. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to know who this character is yet from where I'm at. It's been so long since I read manga, and I need to start from the beginning. But yeah. And then the back looks pretty cool too, but the front is really what does it for me. But like I said in my previous video, Magi has some of the best volume covers in any series, in my opinion. They're always beautiful, always very colorful. I love the Magi volumes. And then the last honorable mention goes to your boy Jiraiya in Naruto. This is volume 42. Some really good content in this volume in general, and then on top of that, wow, it's just a beautiful cover, and the relationship between these two characters is truly one of my favorites, and I just feel like I had to add it. I couldn't not. And like the rain and like the sun, it's a beautiful cover, and it really shows so much more than just the cover. It really gives you an idea of, you know, these two characters and the love and bond they have for each other. So yeah, but that's my honorable mentions. Now my top 10 list, there will be one volume per series, and even these top 10s was like super hard for me to bring down, but for number 9 I have the Promised Neverland volume 9. This is right in the thick of the Goldie Pond arc, which in my opinion is the best part of Promised Neverland. Promised Neverland just ended. I absolutely love it. The ending was a little okay. I have a video about that if you guys want to see it, but Promised Neverland's amazing, and I love this cover. It's just really beautiful. You know, all the colors on here, and I also think it's on here just because how much I love Goldie Pond art itself. But yeah, out of all my Promised Neverland covers I own at the moment, this is what I have here. By the way, I don't think I mentioned this yet. If I don't own the volume and I really like the cover, then it won't be on here because these are the only volumes I own. So yeah. Now this one, this is Bakuman volume 2. Bakuman, like I say in like all my videos, I absolutely love Bakuman, one of my favorite manga of all time. And I honestly love this one simply because of the fact that it has other manga volumes in the cover. Like, that's really why. Like, especially because, spoiler alert, this is one of my favorite volumes ever. The volume they're holding right there. So I just think it's cool that they're holding the manga volumes, so One Piece, Naruto. Then you see there's some Bleach back there as well in the cover of a series about manga. I think it's pretty cool. Plus, I just love both of these characters, and yeah, that's kind of just why I put it in here. But definitely check out Bakuman. It's a great series. The next one, this is one that's a little bit hard for me to pick because there's a lot of Rurouni Kenshin volumes I enjoy as well. I just think this one looks really classic and really nice. You know, him being out by the sun, Kenshin being out by the sun, and I don't know if this is supposed to be like cherry blossoms or if it's just like kind of red. I don't know, but I think it looks really nice. And yeah, Rurouni Kenshin's a great series. Like I say in all my videos where I talk about Rurouni Kenshin, the creator of it is a scumbag, but the series itself is great. Now, with all my Magi volumes, it was so hard to pick, but I really like this one. Just the fire and the red, it looks really cool. I really think this cover is like definitely one of the best, and Alibaba and Aladdin are great characters, so you really could have picked so many different Magi volumes. The same thing with One Piece. I feel like I can make a whole video on Magi volumes because they're so good. This is the one I like the most though. Yeah, it's a really cool volume. Let's see. Now this is another one that was hard for me because like, hey, so this is Tokyo Ghoul Volume 11. Tokyo Ghoul volumes themselves, I don't necessarily think they're the best covers, but I do like the art of the cover, like the style of cover. The style of the art in the cover I really enjoy. I think it's different, and this is the one where I think I just enjoy it the most. It's really just cool looking, and at the same time it really just one of those covers that really explain the story just in the picture. Everything Kaneki goes through in this series, it's absolutely amazing. Tokyo Ghoul first half is definitely better than the second half, but Tokyo Ghoul in general is an amazing series, so definitely check it out. This video is getting long, so I'm gonna try and go a little bit faster, but here is One Piece Volume 59. I own up to volumes like 70 of One Piece, so if it's past 70, then it's not on this list. There's a lot of them I enjoy, but I love red covers, like I said before, red, you know, pink, and I guess there's a little bit of orange in this chapter as well, on this volume as well, but I really enjoy it. And then on top of that, I mean, the characters that you have on the cover, I mean, come on, you have Ace, Shanks, Whitebeard, Jinbei, Blackbeard, Luffy, like, I mean, you have some of the best characters, most important characters in this volume, and then, poof, Paramount War, maybe, actually definitely the best arc in One Piece, man. I love Paramount War, so not only the content in this is great, but I like this one as well. Another one I really like from One Piece is the one that has like Luffy holding like that little like log. I think that's from Paramount War as well. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, but there you go. So this is number 4, and this is Vinland Saga. Love Vinland Saga. I'm pretty sure I saw Vinland Saga cover on Darth Penn's top 5. So if that's true, then shout out to Darth Penn. But yeah, I love Vinland Saga. This is definitely, I only own the first 3 volumes, so I don't have as much to pick from Vinland Saga. But I really enjoyed this one. I think it's really good. The background just looks super beautiful. This series is amazing. The art in the series is amazing, and yeah, I don't really know what else to say about it except I really like it. Him like standing on top, like looks like, you know, these dead bodies, or it's really savage. Thorfinn's a great character. So yep. Now we're down to the final 3, and this is another new volume for me, Yearling April. I think this one's very simple, like, you know, just the blue and the music notes and, you know, the cherry blossoms, but I just think it looks really nice. It doesn't need to be super, you know, have all this stuff on it. It can be simple and still be great, and that's kind of how I feel about this volume. And I love Yearling April, definitely my favorite romance, and, you know, the relationship between these two characters means a lot to me. I just absolutely love this series. So yeah, I had this at number 3, and I'm happy with it. I enjoy this volume. Now number 2 is like, I feel like some people might think this is too high for this volume, but I really love Mirio and My Hero Academia, and I just think the yellow looks really cool, and I don't know, I just really like it. Like, I know this is another one that's pretty simple. There's not too much going on in this chapter, well, in this volume, but it just looks really nice. I like his whole aesthetic, and this is another one where like the content in this volume is amazing. Mirio is probably, if not my favorite character, my second favorite character in My Hero Academia. So yeah, I just really love it. Yeah. Oh, whoa, midnight. Wasn't expecting that. Yeah, okay, yep. And then the last volume for me, when I was making this list, I knew right away this was going to be number 1, and that is Naruto Volume 43. Itachi and Sasuke's story is probably my favorite and most impactful story of any anime and manga for me, because of the amount of years it was built up in my life. And, you know, I was reading Naruto since I was a kid, and growing up, this whole story between these two characters always meant a lot to me. And the content in this volume is very important to me, but the cover itself, it just really shows the emotion of everything that Sasuke's been through. You can just see it in his face, and then Itachi in the back there as well. Just an amazing volume. Another volume where it's kind of simple, but it says so much in the volume itself. It's a beautiful, beautiful cover, and this is actually a pretty thick volume. A lot happens in this volume. Probably one of my favorite volumes. This whole like part, the Itachi vs Sasuke fight, is not only my favorite part in Naruto, but maybe my favorite in anime in general. Definitely up there. Absolutely love Itachi and Sasuke's whole arc that they had together, and this is a very good volume. So that's my top 10 list. I actually want to show you guys one more time very quickly, like this one. I think it's like, that's why, if you guys know, I picked Bakuman. Why I picked Bakuman? Simply because I had my favorite volume in it, and it has a couple other volumes as well, but it had my favorite volume in it, so that's why I picked this one. But yeah, that's my top 10 favorite manga. Let me know what manga covers were your favorite, and if you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and subscribe for more content. I will see you guys next time. This is Zero Straw Hats.